Are hamstring tears racist? Bit of a weird question to ask, and I'm sure I could have definitely phrased it better, but sometimes it's good to get people's attention. And the reason I ask is, since I've come to New Zealand, I've noticed a really distinct trend among any hamstring injuries we've had here at the Warriors, and that is that, I don't know the exact number, but if we've had 10 hamstring injuries in the almost 3 seasons I've been at the club, 8 of them, all Polynesian players, would be during the acceleration phase of running. So rather than your traditional high-speed running and the sniper comes out and shoots you in the back of the leg and you go down like a heap of shit, they have all been either walking or jogging and reacting to something to take off, or in the first few strides of pushing to try and accelerate and get up to speed. And I thought that was really odd, because to my understanding of the data, the majority of hamstring injuries happen while you're up running at high speed. They're a high speed injury, and yet consistently every player that we've had of Polynesian descent has had this happen during the acceleration phase, and all of the Caucasian players have been high speed hamstring injuries. So it's an odd one. The one thing that we came up with was, stereotypically, I know, but stereotypically, especially the young Polynesian guys tend to have massive quads. Maybe there's a problem with their quad to hamstring ratio, and even though they're all big strong boys, maybe they're not strong in the right places. And there's plenty of them as well that, when looking at them through different movement patterns, whether it's a squat or a lunge or something like that, they look outstanding. But something I've come to learn about working with athletes is they can look really, really textbook, but unless you put some EMG on them or something, you might not find out that the actual timing and firing of different muscles and the contractions isn't actually textbook, despite what it looks like. So it's why it's always important to get any data you can, whether it's force plates or EMG or whatever, so that you can try and confirm what your eyes see. Because despite what old school coaches will say about how good their eye is, there's some things that we can't see. None of us, I certainly don't anyway, have X-ray or MRI vision. So if we can get something to give us that information, that's definitely a positive. But yeah, it's something I thought about again the other day, and I thought I'd share with the group and see what people's thoughts are. But it's definitely an odd trend that I wasn't aware of. I don't know if people have had any experience working with other ethnicities and seen similar trends on that particular type of soft tissue injury, but certainly one that's been very consistent for us here at the Warriors in almost 3 seasons. Anyway, off home, players' day off again. Sun's out here in Auckland, and gonna have a nice restful afternoon.